Good evening everyone, my name is Hecthor Doomhammer and I'd like to welcome you all to yet another stream of Rise of the Reds. This is version 1.851D.
Yes.
And joining me this week is the Hunter.
Hello folks.
How are you doing?
Good. Just a little bit warm here at the moment, but I'll manage.
It's warm? Well, it's I feel like I'm in Ireland or something. Anyway, let's have a look. See, I saw a bunch of people in the lobby and all of a sudden they all disappeared.
Might be a little
Yes, I reloaded the lobby.
a drop in your connection that seems to happen fairly often.
The lobby, indeed, and yeah. Are we gonna play first? Sure.
I wasn't planning on, but yeah, okay.
Well. Burn Badlands and
See if I can break your win streak this week then.
probably
We'll see.
because I'm going as China, as USA. Yes, you're seeing it correctly. I'm not playing as Russia. I'm playing as USA. USA!
See, I want lime as a color.
Wait.
There we go.
I didn't. Did I want this map? No, actually no. But screw it. 5, 4,
You did say Barren
3,
Badlands, so.
2, 1. I meant Bitter Winter. 36.
Aha.
Give him hell. Yes, he's gonna give me hell because I'm not that well with USA.
Yeah. Made in the US of A.
How much did this cost? 300. Let's see. IE.
Let's get to work.
Want this.
Let's build. Good area.
Is it me or is the
Unit
sound
ready.
just really
All
low?
finished.
I don't know. It's fine for me.
Unit ready.
What's the story? Made in the US of A. Any more projects? Want to make some improvements? All finished. Good area. What's the story?
Got my missile
On the
launcher
job.
right here.
Right.
Got my missile launcher right here. I want to blow something up. Got my missile launcher right here. Let me launch one. Laser guidance ready.
Need
What's
a
the
delivery,
mission, sir?
General?
I want to blow something up. Let me launch one. Huh?
Control rod upgrade complete.
My sound is low. Yeah, okay. That's something I'll have to fix after this match.
I'll fire at anything.
That one's done.
Yeah?
Don't want to do that right now.
Yeah.
Unit lost.
Sounds good.
Wait, what? Huh? Shite.
Laying the foundation.
That's not good.
Buckle up.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Hey, little off-roading.
I
What's the
want to blow
mission, sir?
something up.
Army's elite.
Got my missile launcher right here. I'll fire at anything.
What's the story?
Got my missile
Loud
launcher
and clear.
right here. I want to blow something up. Yeah? Sure thing.
Come on in.
Unit lost.
Lasers online. Full wheeling. Targeting cursors set.
How about a lift? All right, let's have some fun. Woohoo! Hey,
Let's
check
build.
out our new tow.
Ah.
I do apologize if I'm a bit silent.
Nice.
Same with
trying
me.
to
I am really focusing.
Focusing on the game here.
Same here.
Humvee here.
Aircraft targeting ready. Advancing.
Want to make some improvements? Sorry, I can't build there. What's the story?
And this is the first time I'm really trying out USA. Oh, I see that.
Oh, be careful now.
Any more
Oh, you're ECA, eh?
Don't pretend like you didn't see that already.
Actually, I wasn't paying attention, to be honest.
Oh! Well, I've seen actually several drones flying over my base, so I figured you probably know all that already.
On the job.
No, like I said, I haven't been paying attention.
I'll build
Mm.
anywhere.
Wait, oh yes, that.
How about a lift? Let's go.
What's the mission, sir? Need a point man? Rally point confirmed. Always ready. Made in the US of A.
And I'm absolutely sucking as USA, so
Projects.
You want some of this? Hey, little off-roading? Alright, let's have some fun.
Unit lost.
get out of here. Get out, leave, right now. Oh fuck. Well, that's the end of that.
That one.
Buck it up.
Always prepared. Let's build.
Kinda stuck here.
Upgrade
Buck it
complete.
up.
Yeah.
Hey, little off-roading?
Oh, I
How about a lift?
fucking see that, dude. You're freaking.
Helicopter support.
Rocket pod, rocket pod,
Unit lost.
Ow! Ow!
Ready for action.
Chopper reporting. Target in sight. Ready. Order. Helicopter support. Chopper reporting. Roger.
Army's elite.
Order. Roger. Roger. Chopper reporting. Engaging target.
Unit lost.
Crash the bar. Hear you loud and clear. Over and out.
We have their building. Come on in. Whoa!
Let's build.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm not that well adept with
Reporting in. Black Hawk ready.
thing yet.
Overhead.
USA Army. Chopper reporting. Delivering payload.
But at least I'm trying.
Unit lost.
Target located.
USA Army.
Good luck out there. Always prepared. Meet your new owner.
Comanche here.
Unit lost.
Oh, hi.
On your command. Continue to target zone. Taking new ground. Heavy armor ready.
Ah, fucking hell. This is already lost. GG.
What's the story?
Wait, that's the wrong thing. I needed this, but oh well. I don't have that anymore.
Bring on the scaffolding.
Unit lost.
Yeah, this is lost.
Waypoints calibrated. Maintaining
Take
waypoints
this
in
position. Yeah, locked in.
This is lost.
All finished. Black Hawk ready. Coordinates received. They're attacking our base. Laying the foundation. Made in the US of A.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Making a sweep.
Yep, this is lost.
Unit lost.
General, our base is under attack.
I can't do anything anymore.
Locked in. New construction. Good area. Need a point man?
Unit lost.
Jesus, that takes forever.
Upgrading drones with armor protection.
Low power.
What else?
Have a job for me? That one's done. That one's done.
There you go.
Laying the foundation. Made in the US of A. New construction.
Select
They're
target.
attacking our base. What's the story?
Unit lost.
Bring on the scaffolding. Preserving freedom. Have a job for Polished and ready. Confirmed. Keep it clean.
Javelin on the scene. Ready and waiting.
Oh!
Javelin team on the mark.
You went for that, eh?
Unit lost.
Preserving freedom. What's the story? Laying the foundation.
Oh.
Made in the US
Our
of
base
A.
is being attacked.
Paladin taking the field. It's the right thing to
And that, of course.
Unit
do. Is there a
lost.
threat? Closing the distance.
You're not gonna give me any chance, right?
Preserving freedom. We're moving. Projects. Doing what's right. We're moving. Yeah. Bring on the scaffolding. Paladin taking the big lead. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
great.
We're moving.
And then that.
Unit lost.
Polished and ready. Is there a threat? Enemies of the free world.
Of course.
All finished. Preserving freedom. Polished and ready. Taking her in.
Of course.
What's the mission, sir? Paladin taking
Ready
the
for
field.
action.
Got my
Entering the
missile
structure.
launcher right here.
That point man. Secure and
Targeting
occupy.
cursor right set.
Unit lost.
Hunter,
Yes.
why is there no air guard mode on the Avenger?
I want to blow something up.
Because the anti-air turret actually already is, exclusively anti-air, and there wouldn't be, it would already focuses on air by default, so to say.
Special forces here.
Protecting our people.
Okay.
Scanning for enemy aircraft.
Well, I'm dead.
Paladin taking the field.
Especially with the
Yes,
Paladin
sir.
tanks just not doing anything useful.
Enemies of the free world.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Unit lost.
Nice,
Is there a
mines.
threat? It will be an honor. Have a job for me.
I got nothing.
Laying the foundation.
I literally have nothing.
Polished and ready.
Unit lost.
GG, mate. GG.
Oh. So I did finally manage to break your win streak.
Yeah, because I wasn't Russia.
Of course.
Hey, look who it is. I haven't seen him in ages. Emin.
Hello, Emin.
Been a while. Yeah, I see him in the lobby, that's why I'm saying it. And, oh, he's gonna face Dutchy.
Oh, that should be interesting.
Ooh. This was the map I wanted.
Bitter winter.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Righta. Hi Emerald, how you doing, buddy? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 69. And this was the true test because Emmett had in the public build a lot of connection issues, and he loads instantly. Ew!
Yes.
Dude, that is disgusting, and I don't need to know that, nor anyone in the chat. You probably know what I'm talking about.
Just another example, though, that proves that cats are basically just assholes.
Yeah. And also, hello, Michael. And Babiatekos, Sora, Seraphinex, Dreadful Drifter, Dachi, DXPS18, Etsato, H2O, Delirious Mate, Commandant Carissa, Maelstrom, Mr. Kim, Raz, Xades, Sukoi, Salux, and Warmaniac.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a lot of names. Welcome, people.
Yes, awesome that you...
I'll probably be able to talk a little bit more now because I was completely focused on my game just now.
Yeah, me too, and I was just... I need training, you know? At least I know some of the basics. I just need to execute it more better. But then again, playing the campaign only once, I don't think that's a good teacher.
No, it will let you know the basics, but it will not teach you how to USA basically.
Yeah. Well, I still have the 0 hour campaign to go, which I'm gonna start on Monday, actually tomorrow, at 6 p.m. GMT. So please do tune in for that one as well.
Now you can actually also see that the new supply dock properly works on snow maps in this particular build. That's one of the things that isn't bugged.
Yes, I remember that from the... well, I don't know if it was B or C that we saw it on Nuclear Winter.
I gotta say, making the Harriers work was actually pretty damn easy, considering that Doomy had a complete lack of anti-air.
Well, I did have some anti-air, but you shot it down immediately.
Yeah, you had, I think, a couple of protector missile systems, but yeah, they don't really...
No,
follow
only one.
The,
The adventures that I did have.
Yeah.
This is the new test build, dude. And can get it right there. Oh yeah, the supply dock you reported it indeed. And I saw it all stream and I was like, well, I don't think this is supposed to...
Yeah, that was actually just a typo in the visual code, so to say, that actually caused the dock to just not appear.
Yeah. Right.
Another news regarding bugs, I have almost fixed all of the issues that have been reported on the forum so far, as well as actually managed to get a couple of features that I've been wanting to get working as well.
Yeah. Well, maybe we're gonna see the new Scrambler track.
Yeah, I've actually already seen a replay where somebody used, or I should say abused it, because right now it can actually also instantly disable structures, which is not supposed to do.
Oh well, that's just another thing on the to-do list for you. Alrighty.
Making use of the fact that rebels now have the Molotovs by default and use them to clear out the structure.
That is useful.
Yep. Actually also deploying some minigun teams, which deploy a lot faster in the new build and are also cheaper.
How to USA pretty easy. Mostly anyway, get Pathfinders 1 or 2 fire bases with sniper in both. Rest spots with missile defenders and Patriot around them. But that's a turtle way, and I am definitely not a turtle. I'm a human, damn it!
And the turtle tactics generally don't work all that well in PvP.
No, unless you're playing as Eka. But then again, you were very aggressive again with the freaking Molmonitors. But you didn't use you didn't use tigers at least.
No, I didn't use tigers. No, I didn't think I actually needed them. I went for the full infantry approach. I only got the vehicle assembly much later in the game, which I only used to produce a couple of jappers to fend off that one helicopter that you send after my solar reactor. But I went full on infantry there, and the pioneers, which are very useful against structures, make that very, very possible.
Oh, the mortar guys, of course. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have been, or a bunch of people have been complaining on the forum that the links isn't useful. But that's gonna be
that was post patch, so to say, or post test build, so to say, where it actually took a bit. Yeah, it took a bit longer to build them, and they couldn't be built from the field command, which you now can.
Yeah. Which, of course, the people at home couldn't see, because, of course, I was not playing as Eka.
Yeah, no, I built a couple of link transports from
I
the
saw that and I was just like, fuck.
from the field command, which I used to get some get an oil derrick and just as general purpose defense units.
Yeah. Oh, ECM. And this build doesn't have the new implementation of the ECM thing, right?
No,
That
no,
was
that will
only
be for
done
the next one.
Today or yesterday.
Yeah, that was actually finished today. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Grad.
very quick grad right there.
Yeah, I also saw
5
a demo
minutes in.
truck. 5
Yeah,
minutes
the
in
demo
grad.
truck is explainable because that's a tier 1 unit. Oh, there's also a Han in wrecking all the stuff in Emmon's base right there.
I see that. Nice. And no anti-air from Emin over here. Although I think I see a missile or a tunnel defender, but he's not making quads, and that is a fatal mistake here.
Yeah, he should be building quad cannons. Like he should have done that the instant he saw that Han helicopter.
Uh-huh. And instead he's probably gonna try and take the tier 1 salvage over there. Now he's got a quad. And something that Dutchy should have done as well, instead of going for the black market, was actually go for the vehicle arms dealer tunnel.
Yeah.
To prevent any anti-air from being produced in terms of vehicles.
Yeah.
So a bit of a little derp on both players' side, but Emin actually managed to get out of there. Some minor damage here and there, but oh well. Redirector going up for Dutchy, as I also see a couple of MiGs, and I think these are regular MiGs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can easily recognize the regular MiGs because they have a much sleeker airframe than the other ones.
Yeah.
And also are a bit faster, I think. But don't quote me on that, I'm not entirely certain at this point in time.
Yeah, I think they are. I think the Hellfire MiGs actually have some extra beefier, a little beefier front end. No wait,
yeah, they have the Hellfire MiGs have the classic intake where the intake is actually in the main fuselage of the aircraft, like you see in the older, well, jet-powered aircraft, basically, where they had the intake in the nose rather than underneath the wings or somewhere else.
Yep. Breeder in front of the base, yeah, kind of dangerous. Although I don't think Emin is really like focused on expanding with like tunnels and such. I'm yet to see a tunnel close to Dutchy's base.
Emin is also not tapping his primary supply source, which puts him at a huge disadvantage every second that he doesn't do that.
Yeah, well, it was destroyed by the one Han. That,
yeah, but he has had ample amount of time to actually rebuild that by now.
True. In the meantime, the MiGs have been trying to take out the supply stash on the left of the map here.
It looks like this final one may actually succeed, or no, it's actually been scared off by the quads.
Yeah.
So the quad cannons, he was like, nope, not doing that.
And I think that Emin was also going to go for his second supplies over here. It seems that they have been tapped out a little bit, but Dutchy really destroyed that very quickly, and thus putting Emin at a severe disadvantage. Supply stash tunnel going back up over here in the northeast. Well, Dutchy has some nice blob foo, urban combat, some GATs, some battle masters, and some troop crawlers, fully upgraded troop crawlers. A lot of red in the middle, yeah, I just looked at that. I also see, Inferno cannons already with volatile incendiaries upgraded. As I happen to see a little war factory and power plant in the expansion over here in the middle of the map.
Yeah.
So we might see a little sneak attack coming in from the south, while Dutchy might... Oh, I thought he would go actually up the front door, instead of going down here from the... all the way in the southeast. Oh well. Is that German kill, or is that... No, that's a mercenary runner.
Yep. He's just charging into the tanks with his machete.
Yeah, is machete in artillery?
Be gone with your knife.
Yep. Be gone with him. Is a machete an artillery? Is mayonnaise an artillery?
It's putting down another Stinger side on the hill there.
Yeah.
Not sure how much good that's gonna do him.
Wow. Did the mix just go after the mercenary runner? Or the angry mob at least? You should have gone for the Stinger side.
The runner is still there. Oh, there's Jarman Kel. Like
Yeah,
right at
see
the
him.
Stinger side.
I spotted him.
Oh, hey, Jarman
JK.
Kel.
Oh, hey, just kidding.
No, JK. He's probably referring to Jarman Kel.
Yeah, but it also means just kidding.
Yeah, and that ended very rapidly.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No break napalm just yet. Nationalism. Did you update the from vanilla generals at least? Did you update the cameo for nationalism?
Yes.
I thought so. It looked different.
Yeah, the main reason for that is that a bunch of taunt buttons that we have in game actually look very similar to that icon. So I just
Ooh,
changed to
Frenzy.
avoid confusion. Yes, indeed, frenzy.
Something that serves Dutchie's blob foo very well. Buggy just driving directly into its own demise, although nothing gets done. I think I see a couple of mercenary grenadiers as well, yep. Burst of 3 grenades nowadays. GLA does have a lot of disadvantage against China. True. And then of course the propaganda airship.
With its battle cry.
Yep.
It's basically just a slightly weaker frenzy.
But Frenzy does stack with it.
No, it doesn't actually stack with
No?
it. It basically just overrides it, so to say. So you cannot stack it upon each other.
Too bad. That would have been that would have made this combination even more viable. There's really true stacks upon stacks upon stacks.
Yeah, but it would also make it a little bit ridiculous. I mean, you can already do that. I mean, he has propaganda, completely
Nationalism.
opposite. He has the nationalism upgrade, and then he can just throw the frenzy or that battle cry on top of that to even further increase that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Single Scorpion. Yep. Careful for that Ural truck though.
No, the
just-
airship's pretty tanky.
Yeah, true. And of course, just send the Scorpion tanks one by one into the meat grinder. Battle Mesh is going nom 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 nom.
Yep. And by the time the next one arrives, the previous damage is already healed by the propaganda.
Yep.
I'm not sure why Ammon is not giving up at this point. I mean, there isn't really much he can do at this point. I do see him building another supply
site.
depot. Yeah, well, probably that too, but he's also building another supply stash in the west, where you have that one large supply pile.
Yeah, he's also begun to build another arms dealer tunnel over there as well. It's surprising that it took this long for anyone to go over there. A couple of overlords with speakers.
Yep, Speaker Lord's coming in to support the Battle Masters.
Uh-huh. But I guess the propaganda from the speaker lords and the true colors don't stack.
No. It's basically just like, you know, if it's in a propaganda hour, it gets the bonus. It doesn't matter which one.
Yeah, I thought so. And another demo track. Nope. Denied. Alrighty. And I think that she already found the supply stash because it's already damaged.
Yeah, I think a supply.
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. The demo tracks have been nerfed a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, and in this particular build, because they previously had 150 hit points, and I've decreased that to 120, so that you have more of a chance to countering them.
Ah, yes. And now Emin is calling GG.
Because previously the Chinese players would have a lot of trouble facing them, because they would usually just hit your units before you would be able to kill them. Which as a result, would like that one demo track would probably have killed 3 battle masters and perhaps both the Gatling tanks if it actually hit them.
Okay, another use of Frenzy over here. While the propaganda airship guards. Ah, now the fully upgraded Inferno cannons. And the troop crawlers.
Well, all you really need to make an Inferno cannon really effective is the volatile incendiaries. Everything else is kind of optional.
Yeah, it basically creates the firestorm effect, right?
Yeah, that's all it does.
Yeah. Very useful. Yeah, supply stash has been destroyed. In come the Marauder tanks over here. I think Emin is going to give it one final attempt.
He's not going to get very far.
No, the bunker is gone though.
And there's still MiGs on the airfield who are probably going to take him out.
Yeah. And if those infantry manage to get into the building, which they didn't.
Did not.
More Marauders. Supply stash is getting rebuilt. Marauders, fortunately enough for Emin, being immune to mines.
Yep.
Although the group of Battlemasters over here is just not gonna do it. It's not gonna be enough. I have to admit, it really makes a massive difference to have the Marauders have turrets, rotating turrets, instead of just like stationary mounted on top things.
It's also that the Marauder in the base game, without salvage upgrades, it's fairly meh.
But with the maximum upgraded with salvage is a beast.
Yeah, that is true. That was always the case. But you know, 9 out of 10 times you always end up having the base version because you don't always have salvage available. So on Rise of the Reds we basically just change that around so that the base version is at least good rather than meh.
Yes. Now what would be left? The Ural truck over here, but that doesn't count. The supply stash up here.
And there's also a black market west from the supply stash.
Ah, yeah, spot.
Hello, Mizo.
Hey, Mizo, how you doing, buddy? We're doing God. We're doing God. Yes, we're doing God. Godlike.
And a nail pump strike to finish the deal.
Yeah. So that means that he's at rank 5 already. And Emin has been defeated. Splendid. Kyle?
You have been defeated.
Boom. Nice explosion. Alrighty. Next. Hey, it's one of our testers. GG.
Yes, can I say the leaving before the game shows the victory screen does save you a lot of time because I just had to wait a length of at least 20 seconds, maybe even half a minute before I could.
Standard. From my experience, it's standard 30 seconds each time.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, there you go. Saves you 30 seconds.
And also, hello, KFMAA. Just looking at the list here.
No,
People that I see.
it's Yulatar. I haven't seen him play in a while.
No, against Sukhoi.
But I'm not sure if he's actually in the game because usually he selects a color brown. Hasn't seem to have done so, so perhaps he's ghosting. But
No,
we'll
he's not.
find out. Oh no, he's not. I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Maybe
then.
he's gonna have to select his color. Oh, he doesn't. Well, I'll take it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 69. And everyone is loading.
It's nice
is-
when things actually work.
Yeah, that is so awesome. The Ultras have been having some serious connection issues, right? The past couple of months.
From what yeah, he did have some connection problems, but that's not the reason for his absence. It's actually that he's just busy with work, from as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's true. That too. But he had some connection issues for sure. But it's good to see him back, though.
Yes, indeed.
It has been a while.
So let's see what the Printer Prince will be doing today
I
against
recognize
his
this map.
opponent, Sukhoi. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the one we played on 2 weeks ago when I tried to do a Humvee rush, which kind of worked, but didn't actually end up killing you in the end.
Indeed. Indeed. And it was also awesome that I was able to beat Lewis. But then again, he hasn't played in ages.
Yeah, that is very true.
And I took him by complete surprise by saying, like, yeah, it's a tradition that the streamer and co-commentator, have a match against each other. It seems that Sukoi is going hard on expansion. He's going to both.
I guess there's an exclusion to that rule if the co-commentator is Bruce, isn't it?
Yeah! Or Yulator, or Canas, or Xades, or... I mean, I'll fight Saurus. I think I would fight Sarah Phoenix, although I know I would lose. Go for the freaking worker!
No, he's probably he's probably not even paying attention to what's going on there right now. Yeah, that's definitely a Yulutar. You see him just building a douchebag, like, right there.
Yeah.
In fact, it was also Yulutar who actually mentioned back in the day, for the first time, it's just like, if you want to piss off Bruce, just spam douchecast.
Yeah, that is true. And it seems that Sukoi has been kicked out of this northeastern area. Still has control of the southwest. Okay.
At least he didn't lose his crane, however.
True. I also see a tunnel network somewhat more to the middle compared to the northeast.
Seen.
With the 2 tunnel defenders and the worker just going back into the tunnel.
Yeah, he's probably garrisoning the tower there.
Yep. Crane is going back to the base.
Yeah, some rebels meanwhile emerged from the northeastern tunnel network. Probably going for the artillery platforms.
Yep. Guess so.
Here the first quad cannons putting some pressure on the southwestern expansion.
Yep. I want to see Canasco commentate on the stream. Yeah, and all of a sudden people have been saying that I should wear a French maid outfit on stream. for my next follower milestone stream. I don't get it. Why?
Yeah, it's just the
people's weird fantasies.
The internet. I'll just go ahead and say that.
Yeah. Commandant Chris already saying yes.
But you can also just say something like, "Okay, I'll do it," but then you'll have to do something completely ridiculous in return. It's like
if I get 500 euros in donations.
No,
that's
that's
the
just,
end of the month.
That's
I'll use that money to buy the maid outfit.
For
and
instance,
I'll wear it on stream.
Today we had some conversation on the beta chat where somebody made a suggestion which in my opinion was a little bit ridiculous. So I just told that person, if you have anal sex with a chainsaw, I'll do it.
Did I read maid? Anal sex with a chainsaw. No,
Yeah.
but I'm serious. If I would get 500 euros in donations before the end of the month, I would definitely say like, fine, I'll buy. I'll see if I can find myself a maid outfit, a French one, and I'll wear it all stream.
Hashtag donate do me a maid outfit.
Yeah. What was the suggestion that you said?
I don't even remember it, to be honest. just remember that it
too
was
silly. For
it was a
words.
little bit silly, and then I just said that.
Soros, why does that not surprise me? Quad cannons, scorpions, moving forward. Another douchebag nest in front of the tunnel, next to the tower. And just as an added bonus, I will also buy new headphones with cat ears. then I can be a French made cat boy.
Meow.
With a beard.
with a goatee, yes.
Yeah, the goatee.
Yes. Cat ears.
People are getting excited about that.
Well, like I said, 500 euros in donations before the end of the month, and I'll do it.
Anyway, Unitar is making
A push.
a push, yes, although...
Not working out as well.
Well, if he gets both supply truck, then it was worth the effort. And his units are fast enough to keep running away from those Kodiaks.
Uh-huh. True. And I think that the main goal of this is just to harass the economy as much as possible and do as much damage as possible. Just
Yeah.
to put his enemy behind a little bit. Because the trucks have now been destroyed, but also Yolter's tanks over here.
Yeah, although the Scorpion tanks are fairly cheap compared to the trucks.
True.
I think the supply truck costs 900 right now, whereas the Scorpion costs... Yeah, okay, he still lost more in money, but, you know, he's putting him on the stop right now.
Yeah, let's have a look at the money. Sukhoi is sitting at 2215 at the moment. Yolter, wow, he's practically broke.
Yeah, he's spending every penny he has.
Finally getting up to tier 1 with a black market.
Oh, I can already see why things are progressing a little bit slow. If you look at the northeast, you can see both Dushkas have actually been fortified. That's actually the a fortified Dushka is the most expensive tier 0 defense that you can buy.
Of any faction.
Yes.
Ah. Well, yeah, I think the Dushka is the only one you can really upgrade with something.
It's also applicable for the Stinger sign and the tunnel network.
Yeah, okay. Well, the tunnel network isn't really a defense anymore. Something that
yeah, but it would still I would still count it as a defense because it can't do anything on its own.
True. But of course you did remove the machine gun from the tunnel network.
Yeah, in favor for having the Dushka nest.
That was something that really surprised me. I didn't even pay attention in the campaign that I was playing, but I was actually watching the missions from a buddy of mine, on YouTube, and I actually saw it in his playthrough that the tunnel networks were firing, and I was like, so wait, that's the thing?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Sukhoi going with Tesla, pretty much the most useful rank 1 general point for Russia against Gla.
Yep.
The tunnel network also spawns to tunnel defenders. Yeah, that's true. But I think they did that in the vanilla version as well.
Yeah, except that they were called RPG troopers in the original game.
True.
That's the only difference.
Could you explain why the Russian supply truck got a nerf to its gun?
That's a very minor nerf. It's just to make harassment against Russia a little bit easier, combined with the fact that the bunkers also do less damage without upgrades. As in the rubble bunkers that emerge from structures as you level them.
Yeah. But with the proper upgrades, they become really useful, because now they can even detect stealth.
Yeah, which is actually something they should have had from default anyway, because they're filled with conscripts.
Yeah. But I guess that was just something you overlooked in coding, maybe?
Yeah, and it's also that the rubble bunkers in the past actually used to work different. Instead of being, a unique structure with a unique weapon that fired, they used to be actual garrisons, so you could actually, put the conscripts out and put different infantry inside them while they remained. But we actually changed that in favor of what you see now.
Oh yeah, that I can imagine. Industrial plant going up for Sukhoi. I see a little bit of tankage moving down here.
Tankage? Is that our word as well?
No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna keep it at dronage. Because dronage!
Yeah, and Tesla Edge doesn't really work.
Nah.
Doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Thermobarrage. No.
Thermal barrage.
Thermobarrage.
Yeah.
Thermobarrage.
Yeah,
that could work.
That kind of works. It's applicable
sounds
for the Bertino, or when the Hellion fires his burst. Okay, that's a lot of stuff heading towards Juliter's base. I'm not sure if he has any oral trucks yet, because if he doesn't, he's probably going to have trouble dealing with those Hellions.
Yeah.
Well, he has spotted the incoming units by now, but I'm not sure if he has anything to respond to that.
Well, he does have a couple of quads that I see, so that could be something.
Oh, of course, two grats will definitely help.
Yeah, that's but also quad cannons against the Hellions. Blobage. Blobage!
Blobage.
And Tiger Rage? No, Tiger Rage.
Tiger Rage, yes.
Tiger Rage quit.
And come the Hellions.
Yep, 5.
I see at least one oil truck, so he should be alright.
Yeah, I just made that one, I think. And support from the quads. Ow! Too late. No, he did fire up one missile.
Yeah,
I think this could be it for Jonathan,
it could be, yes.
For here at least. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on over here at the moment. Brooklyn Rage! But Yogi, I got Brooklyn Rage! Yeah! But before we start this duel to the death, I have one question. Could I get a hug?
It's not looking good for Ulyssa right now. He lost his arms supplier, and he's about to lose his command truck, I think.
Yeah, he is. And of course, he still has the little expansion up north here. Although... Why? Yeah, why is the spiral of the Hellion missiles and the Soto missiles?
It's a good question.
Stability? One thing?
For one reason, it's just because it looks cool. The second reason, it's actually the missile that it is based off in real life actually does that as well.
And I think it does that for stability.
I'm not sure about all the technical aspects, but I do know this. The most Western gunships use the Hellfire missile, which is also used on the what are called, Comanches in our game.
Yeah.
That particular missile has the laser designator, so to say, in the front, which is why you have a glass bubble on the front of the missile.
Rank 2 backfire in the northeastern expansion here, taking out the oil derrick.
Yeah, I see that. But as I was saying, the Russians have an equivalent to that particular missile, which is called, I think, the Vikir, as you would pronounce it. It actually is has the laser designator in the back of the missile, and it is actually guided towards the target from the gunship itself, which causes it to spiral in its flight path. But as a result, the production of the missile is a lot cheaper. Like for every Hellfire, you could produce 3 or 4 of the Vikir missiles, who are slightly less accurate due to the spiral path.
The Pinocchios. I see in the chat. Oh well. Right, units are going to rebuild. See his arms dealer tunnel going back up. Northwest.
It's also actually kind of funny when you think about it. You know, it's just a very Russian solution to the thing. You're like, you know, we make cheaper missile, but we have more missiles.
Yeah. Oh, the Buratino is the Pinocchio.
Yeah, Buratino is the, in Russian folklore, as far as I'm concerned, the Pinocchio story.
Ah, yeah. Ah, I remember. A couple of Tesla tanks moving to the remainder of Yolter's base down here in the southeast. Gonna meet up with that douchebag nest. Well, not too much longer. Partying over there, and disco time.
Yeah, Ulitor is struggling right now because he doesn't have any sort of income
Well, he
outside
does.
of
He
supply,
does have the
supply
northeast.
depot and the oils, yeah, and the oil which was destroyed. And
Oh, Black Market is back
his
up.
opponent is already producing secondary eco.
And income of first Hind. Some more Hellions. Yeah, you can tell that Ulitor hasn't been playing me a little while.
Definitely. Although, he did manage to kill all of the helicopters there.
True. Marauder.
Gives him a bit of breathing space.
Oh look, salvage. Tier 1 salvage.
Yeah, although he doesn't have a hideout to build a recycler.
Does he have the money to build a hideout? Nope.
And... Wow, he doesn't even have a command truck anymore. He hasn't even had a chance to rebuild that either.
Nope.
Actually, it's kind of a dumb conclusion there, because if he doesn't have a hideout, he can rebuild his command truck.
Nope. But look at that nice force in the northeast all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That could do some serious damage. Especially since
I
there's
think
no
he's-
defense over there.
I think he's just gonna go all in.
Yeah, this is all or nothing.
Because he... actually, that's a smart move to do, actually, because... Ulitar may or may not realize that, you know, this was... that last push with all the helicopters was his trump card at that moment. And doesn't have anything yet. So now he's taking that to its advantage.
Uh-huh.
That his base is fairly unprotected.
Here come the golems. Fun little tanks. Stoda! I think Ulitar needs to get the hell out of there. Especially with another group of 3 Hellions moving in as well.
And there's only one quad cannon remaining of that group.
Yeah. So we're not being smart and going immediately after the... Yeah, now it is. Now it should be GG. Unless... no. Not a quad. Last minute. And Ellie is returned. Yeah, Suko is now going for full golems here. Sending those 2 Tesla tanks back and forth.
Ulitar has in the meantime rebuilt his oil derrick.
Goody, goody. Yeah, he's slowly getting up there. Ooh. And yeah, Ulitar just getting the spamming the living crap out of deadly combination there. Smoke grenades and then the deploy function of that Tesla tank. Yeah, Sukhoi just keeps on coming with the... Oh, now he's even building a tremor.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's gonna get into low power, by the looks of it. NTP. Yes, you can rebuild oil derricks because they leave behind. Well, I think that's something you can better describe.
Yeah, that when you destroy a oil derrick now, it will actually leave like a burning oil well behind where the derrick once was. You can capture the derrick, and then for a fee you can, or the oil well, so to say, and then for a fee you can rebuild the oil derrick.
And I think the fee is 2,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or 1,500, I can't remember.
I think it was 2,000. Rank 3 backfire moving in for Ulitar's old base. As he's trying to rebuild his hideout tunnel.
Yeah.
Which was the main target. Oh my goodness.
And it takes out all of them.
Yeah, still leaves the GLA hole behind for the supply stash.
Yeah, he got lucky there.
Yep. Yeah, those Hellions are a massive nuisance for Ulitar at the moment.
Yeah, he doesn't have the tier 2 AA to counter them effectively.
Nope.
Nor is he capable of building any.
No.
At least not until he gets his
Chemical lab.
chemical life back up and running, yes.
Mm-hmm. And in the meantime, Sukhoi has been able to just easily tap out the northwestern supplies over here, or the southwestern supplies. I see a BMP moving in from the southwest as well, moving east.
Yeah, indeed. I'm not sure what he's up to.
Me neither.
Guess we will find out.
Uh-huh. But I guess I was mistaken. there is enough power in the base for Sukhoi to have the Tremor up and running.
He hasn't upgraded his power plant yet.
No.
Though.
Okay, here we have a little shock trooper advancement with the BMP.
Wasn't enough to push into the base though.
No, luckily Uliter did see it and used the tunnel network properly.
Yeah,
Now
although in
it's-
come the Hellions to clean up what's left.
Yeah, there are two. Yeah, luckily this time he's smart enough to immediately go for the quads.
Yeah, even if he didn't, it wouldn't matter. There's an overwhelming number of Hellions that we would have killed all of that stuff either way.
Uh-huh. I have a feeling that we're gonna see a sneak attack tunnel anytime soon. Because I have not seen beyond the Marauders, I haven't seen any use of GPs from Uliter. And I'm not sure what he does. No, he's actually just giving up.
Yeah, there wasn't much he could do with the Hellions in his base like that. He had one Dishka nest to oppose them. That was all he had at that point.
Indeed. Indeed. Hello, Sun Zero. Right. I'm gonna take a quick toilet break. So go grab a drink or a snack. I'll be right back. Yeah, Sun Zero, the bugs are there indeed.
Well, none of them have shown their faces yet. And I didn't actually mind streaming with the bugs because most of them are actually pretty comical in nature.
Basilisk versus Michael O10. I actually removed a whole bunch of maps from my folder because I saw like Silent Night V2, Tournament Blizzard, Balanced. I was just like, what? I don't even know how the hell I got these maps.
Perhaps because you jumped into games with other people?
No, I would always leave whenever I would see a map that I didn't have. Rocky Shores.
It's also a map which I do not have. Then
Mm.
again, I think it's because, just a second, I know why that is.
Okay. Anyone new? Hey, Delarion and Avax. Rock Decay. I think I didn't say hello to you yet. Pander. Oh dear. Gentle threw a lot of maps in your folder. Really? Could that be the reason?
Only if you have a newer version of Gentles.
Yeah, I did install the latest version and then uninstalled it.
Okay. That might be the case. Why then?
Yeah, okay.
Although you have to select a larger map right now, though, because I cannot join yours.
Very well. Done. Well,
Yeah, it's just like connection timeout, so I have to play again. There we go.
Rocky Shores. Last Friday I played Baneblade on this map, and I won.
Yeah, I think I actually saw that.
That was a very fun match. He was GLA, I was Russia.
Yeah, you basically beat him into the ground with tier 0 stuff.
Yeah. And I actually backed his buggies into a corner.
Yeah, I remember commenting on that. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. So, well, we've got Glad versus China.
Yes, indeed. I haven't seen Basilisks play very often, actually.
Playing long.
I haven't seen him play often.
But Salo says, hope we see the playing long at some point.
Oh, he's
the Shenlong firing at air stuff.
Aircraft, actually, not air stuff. Like it actually fires bombers from the flamethrower nozzles.
Lol.
I did that to
wrong.
Yeah, that's plain wrong indeed. They did it for debugging purposes, and then I forgot to disable it afterwards. So now you get to, so now you get to see how that works.
Immediately I see Basilisk building a tunnel up front here. As his observation van is moving to scout around. Well, we haven't seen the GPS scrambler van or track in the previous time that we saw GLA play.
Yeah, but it's a rank 5, unlock, so it does make a very rare appearance.
Ah. That's why. Alrighty. Michael probably going for his second supplies over here. As the thing just got destroyed. The worker here. Seems that Michael is... No, that's Basilisk. He's going for the oil derricks in the northwest. And hasn't done anything with the oil derricks in his own base. Just yet. I hate observation van.
Yeah, with the weird glitch, if you build an observation van right now, it will have a very large square surrounding it, which you will be unable to build upon.
Okay.
But that will also be fixed in the upcoming version E.
It's not going to be a hotfix, it's just going to be a new patch.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's easier that way, and I'm also including a couple of features that I wanted to include in this one, but didn't actually finish in time.
Such as the new ECM thing.
Yeah, the reworked ECM ability, yes.
Uh-huh. Excuse me, got badgers in my throat. Dying badgers. Badger. Well, we've got some base expansion over here. Base crawling. It's an arms dealer tunnel being built near the city. Next to the tunnel.
Some garrison action going on.
Snake! Barracks tunnel being popped out next to the thing. Prepare thy new ECM. Would be funny if the ECM would play music and it would be EBM. All of a sudden you hear like "Call Me Christ" coming from the ECM tank.
Oh, and a pyro just cleaned house. Literally.
Oh, I missed that. But I do see a couple of pyros indeed.
Yeah, one of them just cleared the hangar like west of the
I see it.
barracks there.
I see the damage structure indeed. EBM. Chinese alphabet. A for atomic, B for battlemaster, C for command center, D for destruction, E for ECM tank. F for firewall. Firestorm, sorry. G for
See you later, Maelstrom.
see you later, Fromage. Do me something is on your Twitch chat, I think. What's wrong with my Twitch chat? Is it not updating?
I wouldn't be able to tell. I can't see.
I can. Give me a sec. No,
That was a bit.
It is updating.
I just saw 3 demo tracks going into Michael's base, but they didn't actually destroy anything. So that was a bit of a waste.
Uh-huh. Jeez, Gatling. Always obviously Overlord.
A bit disappointing, yes.
Oh,
You should've-
I know what you mean. Sorry, that was... it's fixed. Overlord... Well, you could make an alphabet for Rise of the Reds. P for Pandora. S for
We don't have-
Shenlong.
We don't have any letters units that start with a Q, though. Or Y.
Quad cannons.
Oh, yeah! Good one.
Y. Oh, that's totally not a bomb truck over here.
Oh, no, that's just an Inferno cannon with a speed upgrade.
Yeah, nuclear engine.
Yeah, volatile nuclear engines.
Shut up, Carissa! Yeah, that Battlemaster definitely has a nuclear engine.
Yep.
You should get on that. You should make a unit that starts with a Y. Or a building, or a general point, or an upgrade.
I would have no idea what to call something with a Y, though. The YMCA wagon?
Yeah, for America. Just to give them a little bit of, like, American propaganda.
Just do the big speakers on the sides.
YMCA. Jagdmammut. No, that's with a J, Carissa.
Yeah, that's with a J, indeed.
Oh. I think those were hijackers that just got flamed.
I don't know, just burning people. That's all I
Yeah.
see. I was actually looking at the chat for that particular moment.
Yeah, I saw some stealth units getting decloaked and then set ablaze. Oh, it's a joke. Leave the jokes to the professionals, namely me and the hunter.
Oh.
Aladdin Starkbar!
Yeah, that was just a minigun. Oh, no, never mind. Got killed by the buggies there. The minigun team set up and was probably going to kill all of those mobs if it wasn't for the rocket buggies killing the minigun team.
Uh-huh. The Grad is still there as well.
I think Basilisk has his one in the bag.
Pretty much.
Angry mobs kill things so ridiculously fast, and now he's a dragon tank. He's like, nope, 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 nope. I'm not dealing with that shit.
No, I think the Grad and the Rocket Buggies will have something else to say about that. There you go.
Denied. Yeah, and unlike volunteer squads, angry mobs actually do regenerate over time, so they can actually last quite long.
Uh-huh. Z. There's also another unit with a Z, I think.
That is correct.
But they could be Chinese, as Carissa says.
Yeah, although The thing is, if you look at all the Chinese unit names in Zero and in Generals, they all have very direct names as to what they do and very stereotypical names. So we generally try to keep it that way, rather than calling something, giving something a very Chinese name. Oh, I see a recycler flamethrower.
Oh yeah.
So that means at one point he actually acquired tier 2 salvage. It looks like he's
Tier 1.
tier 1, but he almost got tier 2 salvage.
Unfortunately, that didn't happen. It would be fun if another bomb truck would come in, pick up the dirty nuke warhead. And an insurrection mob.
And a rank 1 ambush as well.
Together, yep.
It's gonna kill all those infantry if he blows up that
Ooh,
region.
Shenlong! Oh,
And that's all the infantry dead.
yeah. That was definitely an Aladdin Shnakbar move.
Mighty she be! She will fall very easily if overwhelmed like that. The Shenlong, that is.
Yep.
Jeez, why?
Well, you wanted to fight.
I guess he was just like, he just didn't expect this, or it's just maybe his first game he's playing.
Michael? No. Michael is that that guy that played as USA against me on Volcanic Island, and it was just massively turning as USA.
I don't think I actually saw that game.
I don't even know if that stream was uploaded to YouTube or not. Might have been during the song request. Might have been just that I was pissed off.
Check out the beacon, it's just the bomb truck's just there like doop-a-doop-a-doo. Boom! That was it.
And that was with napalm even.
You have
Yep.
been defeated.
Nice. Righty.
Did he just say massively turning?
Turtling.
Turtling.
Miso wanted to play a game. That's Eka. That stream is on YouTube. Oh, you were listening in, Michael. Well, that's not very nice. If you're playing, then mute the stream.
And also, not just mute, just pause the stream entirely, because it also clogs up your internet connection.
True. True. And Kim, would you... Oh, I think you just wrote that in English. MPGM... I have a feeling MPGM already played. No, he was
Oh, no, he did not.
in a different match.
At least not in our stream today.
No. And Miso left.
I think he just dropped. And he's
Yep.
back.
Let's do Coastal Conflict.
Very well.
Oh, great. One of my favorite maps.
That's pretty nice.
I actually played against Lewis on this map.
Yeah, I did actually watch that particular VOD.
Mm-hmm. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sadly, he gave up before I could get my golems through the water into his base.
Yeah, although in his defense, the position
There
from
was
where
nothing he could do.
Yeah, he couldn't do anything, and the position where the golems were, it would have taken at least another 30 or 20 seconds before the golems would arrive, because they're really slow in the water.
Of the gimmick.
So let's see what we will have here.
No, it's not really just the gimmick of amphibious golems. It was actually this very map that I was called a cheater on, because I used amphibious golems. But it has reinforcement pads, it has a single artillery platform, it has oil derricks, some large supply piles as well. So yeah, it's it's cool. Hey Al, how you doing? Got in traffic jam. Oh dear. On a Sunday. That sucks. Must have been an accident.
De A73.
Where's that again? I don't know the
Well,
roads.
it is actually fairly close by, actually.
The Zwalmer Tunnel.
That's it's actually a major highway in my province.
Yeah, I think the two of you live in the same province. No, wait. He lives in Limbach. You don't.
Yeah, although that particular road is also used near. I mean, I live in the most southern part of Gelderland, which is basically bordering both Limburg and Brabant.
Brabant. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, here we see a Link's early infantry rush, I guess. Also with an engineer, I guess. No, wait, that's a medic. Is that a medic? That is a medic.
Yeah, you can easily recognize the medic due to the fact that it's the only infantry that has an all-white uniform.
No, I was actually looking at the cameo.
Oh, okay.
I always look at cameos before I try to look at the actual units. That's an engineer. Map. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of maps that I like, and this is just one of them. I mean, I like Volcanic Island. I like I like a whole bunch of maps. So what did I miss? Well, yeah.
Although a game between me and Doomy at the start, which Doomy will probably say that you didn't miss.
No, you didn't miss. Yeah, okay. You saw. You would have seen me fail as USA. I'll leave it at that. And I think that was no.
MPGM appears to be impressed with the infantry rush.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what the Hunter used against me, pretty much. Except with Pioneers as well.
Yeah, indeed. And I didn't actually use Panzers. Or Panzerfaust, if you want to pronounce the full name, that is.
Look at this, he's going to try and capture the command bunker. Well...
Not sure if he's going to succeed in that, however. No. But I did actually add a positive effect, because MPGM was focusing on that engineer, which allowed the Panzerfaust to take out the BMP. Intentional or not, it did actually work out in his favor. For Mizo, that is. I'm not sure why he's leaving his infantry behind. He could easily just turn around and pick them up with the links. That makes much more sense than just letting them walk like that.
Well, he's just going for the power plant right now. While the Kodiak is trying to take out the guard tower. And
yeah, although the fortifications being pumped full with the Panzerfaust, which makes it a very versatile anti-tank defense.
Lynx is coming back in, or even new Lynx. Lynx moving back in. Tunguska's. Tunguska.
Yep.
Hey, Vasily, how you doing, buddy?
Hello.
No one is going for the reinforcement pads or the oil derricks yet over there.
No, they're too
Mizo
busy.
is going for the one in the middle.
They're too busy choking each other to actually go over the tech after the tech buildings.
Yeah. But yeah, the field quarters start for Mizo actually helped out in this case. Loma layer. Yeah, and Michael already played. Just finished his match before this one, so that was his moment of glory. Well,
I could say he went out with a blaze of glory, at least, with the Shenlong in the end exploding.
Yeah.
Although, actually, more accurately, the bomb truck that detonated his last building in a firestorm.
Yeah, he went out with a bang and in a blaze of glory.
Yeah.
Just to be more accurate here. Bro, do you even lift? Do you even kangaroo, mate? Do you even kangaroo? No, I think that that Kashtan is placed close enough to the artillery platform that if Misa would try and capture the artillery platform, engineer would get killed.
Yeah, that is a possibility, although the engineer just walked away.
Mm-hmm.
Although MPGM really needs to put some money in teching. Which she apparently heard me and just did.
In teching?
Yeah, he's
making a weapons bunker.
He's just started making a weapons bunker as I said that.
It's actually kind of calmed down at the moment, giving Miso a chance to bunker in further, as he's got the western supplies, and he's now going for the expansion post, reinforcement pad. I guess after that to the oil derrick. Sky shield battery going up. Miso can finish him off. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Miso should fix that guard tower though. This one? Yep.
Shit, I am screwed. What are you talking about?
Dude.
You're in a very fortunate position right now. You've harassed your opponent up to the point where you have been in tier 1 for several minutes and he has not.
Nope.
Unless he's expecting his opponent to have actually captured all of the tech buildings and all that stuff.
Which he could have done by now. He's probably going to do that as I see the barracks up in the northeast.
Let's do a money check while we're at it.
Yeah. But first something is happening in the base over here at NPGM. No the links. But
Yeah,
I guess
although
some
Cash
poster
just
files.
finished building, so that's gonna fail hard.
Yeah, especially with the two Tungaskas as well. Indeed, let's do the money check. Miso sitting at 2800, 2940 at the moment. NPGM 3525. And the guard tower is being attacked again over here. Woohoo! I've been training 400 hours since January 2nd. $400 since January 2nd. That's a long time. And it seems that NPGM is actually making a push here in the middle.
Although Miso is also floating a lot of cash right now, so I'm actually wondering why he hasn't built a deployment zone yet. Oh, he is building one right now, but he should have done that earlier.
Yeah, well, he's already at tier 2.
Yeah, but still, tier 2 tech doesn't do you good if you don't actually have any.
Yeah. Ow!
Makes you wonder, is MPGM going to kill the derrick, or is he just going to ignore it, or is he going to capture it? But it looks like he's just going to ignore it for now.
Maybe he's gonna capture it. Although I haven't seen him capture the oil derrick next to his base.
He's going to destroy it.
Okay. Holy balls. Yes. Holy balls. The balls of a god. Wait, what? Saint Testicalis. Oh, and by the way, for those that don't know it yet. I have given up on streaming in the afternoon on Sunday.
Yeah, there wasn't that many people participating in the streams, from what I understood.
No, and also not enough viewers.
Yeah.
I mean, I was still hoping for even half the amount of viewers that we would get during the pre-release streams, but we got like a tenth.
Yeah.
And I see a tiger, which has been nerfed.
Very
Much
important detail.
Much to my joy.
But I'm guessing that's also largely due to the fact that it's now summer in Europe, and I think most people on a Sunday afternoon have better things to do than sit in front of their computer and watch video games being played.
Yeah, but it was more so that, you know, we could perhaps
Oh, look at all those tanks! They're driving straight into that bomb field.
Oh.
Come on, blow them up! Yeah, there you go! Yes! Excellent! That was amazing. It's like everything just BAM! Gone.
One Kodiak survives though.
Yeah, but that's not gonna destroy a base.
Nope.
You can see how good those demolition charges from the Warhound are if you place them in the right place at the right time.
Warhounds?
Yeah, you can see the Warhound placing some of these demolition charges right now in the near the oil derrick there. So they are digging them in.
Over here. Yes.
Yes, because one of those what's it called? Demolition charges is actually just as powerful as a smart bomb.
Ooh, wow. Hey, Nuamen, how you doing, buddy? And also, hello, Land of Fire. And Deva.
Yes, I did raise my voice. I was pretty excited to see that happen.
Yeah. I saw the big explosion, basically.
Yeah, first one of them went off, and then the others just BAM!
Uh-huh.
And that was the end of that strike force. Yes, be careful. The ECA have mines, lots of them.
Bulldog turret, at least rank 2, behind the weapons bunker, destroying it, or, well, yeah, destroying it now. And MPGM has been defeated.
You have been defeated.
Oh, he's just given up.
Yep.
Yeah, that bomb in the end, that was awesome. I'm gonna have to look that back on the on the vault later.
Yeah. We got time for another match.
Certainly, 30 minutes in, there still.
Mm-hmm. Opened up a new game already.
And I should be in now.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, compared to this afternoon, at the moment I have 35 viewers, so if I only have like 10 during the afternoon, then I really have to reconsider my options and my priorities.
Yeah, if we had an option to do an instant replay, that would definitely be a good moment for that.
Absolutely.
Just like in football games when they have a very nice goal or something like that and do an instant replay.
Mm-hmm. Well, that could be done in video editing, but that would be just post-editing, which is going to take hours and hours and hours to get done right.
Yeah, because it takes a long time to render the video after you make the changes.
No, not just render, but I have to convert the video first, then I have to edit.
Oh yeah, right, because you can't get it in the editor otherwise.
Nope.
Yep.
So, who's going up against Nuamen?
Guess we'll just wait a bit.
Mm-hmm. Or I could highlight it, true, but I'm not going to do that because this is gonna get uploaded on YouTube anyway, so people can watch it back again and again and again and again.
Indeed.
Now I've already played my match So,
I just saw Al
Al
Bundy
Bundy.
join the game just before I got kicked out.
no, you dropped.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Alrighty. Lagoon. Yeah, I had a Lagoon version 2 or something. I was like, wait, what? Hey CCCP, how are you doing?
CCP.
4, 3, 2, 1, 69. And everyone is loading.
Yep. Yeah. I bet you were rubbing your hands together when you saw them driving into that bomb field.
I guess so. Al Bundy as China, Nuamain as Russia.
Yep. Let's see how this goes.
Uh-huh. Hey,
Chop.
Sukhoi.
Okay. Is that a new thing?
What?
Chop food chicken? That's what Al Bundy just said.
Oh, I missed it. I was looking at the chat here.
Mmm.
Crimson, is that you? No? It's Nuamain.
Yeah, although they probably said that because he was playing
In pink.
in pink. Yes.
Yeah, that's what
He immediately goes for 3 construction cranes. That's a bit unusual.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you leave 1 to do basically nothing.
I was just spreading them out, I guess. See?
Mm-hmm.
Building a barracks up there, supplies here, supplies there. Al already has a barracks up here. Sending out a dozer. Probably a Gatling cannon coming up here in front of the oil derrick.
What seems like a sensible thing to do, yes?
And indeed that's happening. Well, Apex, not everyone has such a supercomputer as you do. And not everyone has the money for that.
PCs aren't cheap. That's indeed true.
Mm-hmm.
They can be a little bit cheaper when you build them yourself, but not everybody has the expertise to do that.
Yep. I think he means Riker Z. Did Riker Z inspire you to move the links to the field command?
No, not really. Just seems like a sensible thing to do to me, so that you have a bit more options available to you when you have the field command up.
Ah, yeah.
Now, this Mizo was referring to the discussion on the forums, of course, where people were saying that the Lynx isn't really up to par with other early game transport units.
Yeah. Well, this is classic Al Bundy. Getting base stuff built as closest to his opponent as possible. With hopper tanks. So he went for that.
Yeah, of course.
Why not?
Of course.
Got some lag going on.
Still one of the
a
most
little bit.
hilarious units that we have in the game.
Yeah, we've got some
I mean, there's
lag.
nothing more satisfying. Nothing's more funny than killing, expensive tanks with tiny toy tanks.
Uh-huh. Al Bundy going up to tier 1 in the meantime in his own base. Barracks all the way in the southwest with a flamethrower, a pyro.
Yep. He's attempting to heat up the crane, but the crane doesn't really care.
Uh-huh.
And his other crane friend is probably going to crush them.
Nope.
Or he's just going to drive straight by them.
Trying to get the hell away from there.
It would be better if you just ran them over.
Yeah.
They could just do the lazy approach and just build a cache
Mm-hmm.
and be done with it.
Yeah, but even month from month. I currently have other financial obligations and priorities. If I could, I probably would. Look at all those little hoppers.
Yeah, we were originally wanted to call them grasshopper tanks, but that we just shortened it to hopper.
Yeah. Why not mantis tanks?
I guess that could also work, and we also thought about calling them locusts, but
Locusts?
we have another unit on the menu that is already going to get that name.
Yeah, but mantis is the praying mantis is a kung fu style fighting. So, you know, it's also an insect that is very fast, just like a grasshopper. It is basically a grasshopper.
Yeah, it's a different species of grasshopper as far as I'm concerned, but yeah, we went with hopper. Now, if you actually been using it for so long, that changing it at this point would probably not be a good idea.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, grasshopper, hopper, you know, it's understandable. Poor Nua main. Al Bundy now going for the east as well, sending out a spy plane. Now his hoppers are going for the command bunker. Hopper suits just fine. Yep. More hoppers coming in. It's just silly though.
Yeah, but it's not silly enough to not be in the game, but it has just the right amount of silly that it's a fun unit and very comical at the same time.
It's frustrating. I remember that one match.
Yeah, but it's also very easily countered with anything that had splash damage, basically.
Yeah, okay, but you need to have that. And at the moment, that's not the case with...
It's likely because, you know, this is the case because New Main was probably not prepared for this at all.
No.
Like, if you were prepared for this, you could get, like, a couple of Bertinos, put them on the burst fire mode where they fire 6 rockets in one go. You can pop a lot of hopper tanks really quick.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that is true. This is the indeed map where I tank rushed with hopper tanks.
Yes, I was playing ECA. This was the oh fuck map.
Yes, I remember looking that back. You just look at the fog of war, and you use the spy power or something, and you saw the huge blob of tanks. You just oh fuck.
And that's the beauty of having my co-commentator being an opponent as well. It's just like the commentary sometimes just becomes a lot of fun. Just like constantly with no. Like, can you please get out of here? No. Please stop that. No. Right?
Indeed. Excuse me, I was just taking a drink there.
Yeah.
Karase actually took a sample from the last time that we played, the time before we played the last time with the Humvees.
Uh-huh.
He took a sample of me saying no, and then he made a YouTube video out of it.
You have been defeated.
Yeah, and that's that occasionally pops up in the beta testers chat.
Yep.
No. Right, that was a very quick match. I say we have time for one more.
Yeah. Speaking of which, with the no, I'll just give you another clean sample. No! Feel free to edit that one as well.
Let me have a look-see. Because I saw that one word. And I'm just gonna say that we're not talking about any other mod than Rise of the Reds. Because I'm not streaming any other mod than Rise of the Reds at the moment. Capiche? Capiche?
And if you want to know more details, you can probably send Doomie a PM. Or something like that.
I don't even feel like talking about it in general, so... I'm not obligated to answer anything.
True. But that would probably be a more appropriate way to discuss this right now.
True.
Than on the stream, rather.
Yes.
Anyway, let's get another game going.
Yep. So I saw Sun Zero in the lobby as well, so jump in. And hello, Mr. House Ru. Soras says, I would fight you as co-commentator anytime as long as I don't have to hear my own stupid voice on YouTube.
I actually felt really weird about that as well whenever I used the Leopard tank, but I kind of got used to it at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured you would like that map, El Bundy. Your voice isn't that bad, Forrest. No, it's not.
Yeah, but that's different. Other people will tell you that it's not that bad, but when you listen to it, it just sounds bad. It's just a natural reaction that humans tend to have.
I agree, because I had that too at the very first stages of me doing the streams, so listening back to the streams. But it definitely made me realize at some point that my commentary was getting stale and boring, because I just did one type of game, one game in particular that I streamed. And I needed something else. And once I started doing something else and spreading out my my stuff, then everything, you know, it's just like just keep on doing it. The more you do it, the easier it becomes.
Yes, there are people in the lobby, but
Well, MPGM you already played.
I see Sun Zero, I see Mizo, I see Nemesis.
Yeah. No, you already played. Oh, he's gone already. So Sun Zero, jump in, dude.
Yeah, I just left a message in the lobby.
I too find my voice to be silly when I hear it on recording.
And it's also because of the fact that when you hear your own voice played back, it actually sounds different
Yeah.
than what it normally does.
Uh-huh. And especially if you're, if you can do certain things with your voice and just mess around with it, and then listen back to all those different kind of voices that you can do, that sounds weird. A cocky young Arab voice.
Yeah, I was just reading that comment. It doesn't strictly have to be an Arab voice. I mean, on most of the GLA voices aren't strictly Arab,
No,
and neither are all the Chinese voices strictly in Chinese.
the Russian voices aren't Russian either. Most
No,
of them
it's-
will try to have a bit of a Russian accent, but some units don't.
Yep.
Over here, Commander. We'll get your boys there. Overlord.
Japanese accents for China? That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Nope.
I'd say the stereotypical Asian accent, as they use to generalize it, is more appropriate.
True. True. Now, I was actually looking into some other voices as well. Well, thank you then, Miso, for that. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, and I also, by the way, I fixed the thing where they didn't have an evacuate voiceover when you order the infantry to exit the vehicle.
Yeah, because I definitely recorded that, and I was looking into it because I also saw that someone.
Yeah, no, it was there. It's in the game files. I just forgot to activate it, basically.
Yeah, but also the guard. There wasn't even any guard lines that I could record.
No, the guard lines are not needed. Usually, just units use the same lines for that as they do for the movement. The only exception in this particular case are usually aircraft.
Ah, yeah, gotcha. Sherry Walker and Sherry Sophie. Come on, Sun Zero, you're up.
I'm not sure if he's actually here.
Well, I see him in the chat, or at least in my chat list.
Yeah, he just left the stream on and he's doing other things or something. That's not a thing that we can completely outrule as a possibility.
Land of Fire, Ed Sato, Dreadful Drifter, Delirion, Avex.
Oh, there we go. Miso just decided to sacrifice himself for another game. I say we might as well go with it.
Yeah, I agree.
He was in the lobby a while ago.
Let's get the show on the road.
Exactly.
Nah, not this map. I like the map, but I'm not doing it this time. Let's go on training grounds. And
Oh,
Miso dropped.
Miso dropped.
You don't have SWR installed. Well, if you install Rise of the Reds, you should have SWR installed. Because...
You can cancel that during
Yeah,
the
true.
installation
But
if you
why
do
would
it.
you?
I don't know. Some people just prefer to play single player.
Okay.
But that still gives you the option to install it afterwards, because if you go to your 0-hour folder, there should be a file called swr.net setup, which you can use to install.
And that's where you can download the latest build that we're playing at the moment.
Okay, Miso's back in.
I see. Training ground was the map that I selected.
Yep.
You set yourself as observer, please.
Oh, my bad. There we go. Alright, ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 69. And for the first time, someone isn't loading?
Seems like it.
No! Last minute load.
Oh, it didn't actually load on my screen, but we'll see.
He did on mine.
Yeah, well, if he loads for you, that's the most important part, because you're the host after all.
Okay, see ya, Sukhoi. I hope that you'll join me for the start of the General's 0 hour campaign. Which one is first, by the way?
USA.
USA? Good, now I can use the USA one for the announcement, rather than just a general one that shows all three of them, like I did with generals at first. I've actually decided to use the or edit the untitled version. Those.
I don't think he would mind if you did, actually.
No, I did send him a PM with asking with permission, but that was last week, and I still haven't heard from him. So I'm like, well,
Yeah, I haven't seen Chris, who is the main guy behind that, on Skype for a while either, so he's probably busy with other things, but I don't think he would have minded, really.
no. And if he wants, I can always edit the movie description of the YouTube videos later and just give him proper credit for, like, the original version is made by him.
Yeah, that seems like a decent thing to do anyway, that the stock image is from blah blah blah, and then a link to the ModDB profile or something like that.
No, I could do that. Because I'm also interested. That's also one of the reasons why I've decided to play at least the campaign of Vanilla Generals in 0 Hour, is because I'm gonna have a look in the weeks following the end of my 0 Hour campaign playthrough. I'm going to just do some mod spotlights.
Okay.
And I'm thinking about the CNC Holland, was it not?
Yeah, you'll definitely have a blast playing that one, even if it's just for comedic relief.
Untitled.
I can actually compile a list of all the noteworthy mods if you'd like. I pretty much know all of them.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Although there's also some of them which are basically complete total conversions, so it's not like Rise of the Reds, which is sort of
Doesn't
like an
matter.
enhancement mod. It basically is just like another game on its own right. Yeah, but I'll compile a list for you, and then you can check them out.
Yeah, and what I'm planning to do is actually do the do it on the Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and just spend a week on each mod. Just a couple of skirmishes, just for shits and giggles.
But yeah, in that case, it's also good to play the 0 Hour campaign, because then you have something you can compare it to.
Yeah, I'm already comparing what I see over here in Rise of the Reds to Generals Vanilla.
Yeah.
You'd be like, wow, there's a lot of stuff missing, and a lot of stuff
Yeah,
is different.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's going to be even more different compared to 0 Hour, I think.
Yeah, 0 Hour still has a bunch of the things that you were probably missing in general, such as the Avenger and then a bunch of other units.
Yeah, and
I think you'll like the Helix from the Chinese a lot.
we'll see.
Helix is basically a flying overlord.
Oh.
Not in the terms of firepower, but it has all the same upgrades, so it can get a bunker or a speaker tower or a Gatling cannon. So yeah, that's pretty cool unit. The only reason why it's not in Rise of the Reds right now is because we figured we would rather show the new Han gunship off rather than the Helix, which everybody already knows.
But the Helix is going to return in 2.0, right?
Yes, that is correct, because it's a very awesome unit. In my opinion, it's like the most the unit that stands out the most in the 0 Hour expansion.
Yeah. And I just like I just want to like do a week per mod, just do some skirmish games and have a look into all of the factions, just like 1 or 2 skirmish games, and just have the Generals series just continue through that. Also diversify, and maybe just like, hey, I like this mod, maybe I can contact the mod leaders and be like, hey guys, I'm gonna do your mod. You know, is there something you could do for me, and I'll just showcase your mod on my channel and blah blah blah. You know, that will be something.
Danger close barrage on the barracks. Yeah, bingo! It hit bullseye on the what's it called, the BMP, and killing off all of the conscripts that were in there, bearing one, which is severely injured.
Oh, probably over here. And the bus is driving away?
Yeah, that's because what's his name? Mizo was placing a structure there.
Oh yeah. And I was just talking about the Generals and 0 Hour mods. I'm not talking about any other of the Command and Conquer mods. Because in that case I could also do Tiberium Essence, for instance. But I've never played CNC3. Nor do I think I will.
Yeah, CNC3 didn't really do it for me. I mean, the campaign was alright. They definitely put a lot of effort in the FMVs and with the actors and all that, which was pretty cool. But after I've played through the campaign, there was pretty much nothing left to do in that game that really did it for me.
Yeah. Well, the reason why, you know, it's actually thanks to my buddy that I remembered why I didn't like Tiberian Sun. It's because I don't feel that mech walkers belong on Earth. And the GDI, of course, had a bunch of them in their army. I'm a guy that likes tanks.
Yeah, another thing that I think that they went a bit overboard with the mechs, just like they went overboard with the lasers in CNC3.
Yeah.
There's that you know, lasers and mechs are cool if you use them in moderation, and they're not literally everywhere, basically.
Yeah, I've played through the Realer 3 campaign and the Uprising campaigns. They were okay. I just didn't like the fact that the campaigns were co-op.
Yeah, Realer 3 does have mods, but I don't think there's any really notable ones at the moment.
Well, Paradox was something very interesting, but that got cancelled.
Yeah, but that's mainly, as far as I'm concerned, that the authors of the mod were probably just setting the I would say set the goals too high for themselves, and then in the end they couldn't really get to everything working in the way they wanted, and then there was other limitations which eventually just you know, killed the project in that regard. Making mods is not that easy, especially not if you want to make them, you know, halfway decent.
Yeah.
If you're just wanting to do some crazy stuff like making a standard tank fire nuke shells or something, that's easy to do. But if you want to do something serious like making a new faction with its own doctrine and all that, and playstyle and all that, that requires a lot of thinking and work.
And that's something I really admire from you guys here at SWR. It's just that, you know, you put so much thought and effort into it, in creating like, you know, Russia is basically a reskin of the already existing faction Russia because it already was in Rise of the Reds. But you just took it all and just remade it, and then also
Yep.
added all of Europe with all the new stuff, and then also, was it you guys that did or redid GLA? Because I know that at some point GLA was removed in favor of Russia, and later it was re-added.
Yeah, it was mainly because we were reworking all the factions from ground up, so to say,
Uh-huh.
and also recoding them from ground up so that we would be able to optimize the code better without having any leftover things from 0 that we didn't actually need.
Yeah.
And we simply finished Russia, China, and the US first before we started working on the GLA.
Yeah. But that was basically not your predecessors that did GLA, but you.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
We also came up with the idea of just making all of their basic buildings tunnels rather than just production buildings.
Yeah. I kind of like that, though. It definitely
Yeah,
makes...
and it's also it was also the intent to make the structures look a little bit less permanent in the sense, so that they would have a lot of tents and sandbags and stuff like that, instead of actual proper buildings made out of stone and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, E3 is this weekend.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what's gonna pop out of all of that. It's not something I'll lose sleep over, obviously, but Fallout 4, which is something I'm pretty excited about. I'm actually quite curious to see when the game's going to be released, or if they're going to announce a release date at all.
Mm-hmm.
And the new Doom game is obviously going to be showcased there.
Yeah.
And there was also XCOM, which was recently announced. Which is definitely one of my favorite turn-based strategy games.
Yeah, I honestly don't have the patience for turn-based.
Yeah, well, at the same time, the wonderful thing about turn-based is that there's no such thing as, people being better than you in terms of micro, because everybody gets the same amount of time to plan out their moves.
True.
So it's a game that you can really comfortably play while eating a sandwich, or drinking a cup of coffee, or having a beer or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, I am able to play like Rise of the Reds while still on the phone. Play it with one hand.
Yeah, true.
And still win.
True, but still, you wouldn't be able to play that on a high competitive level in that particular case, because you just need both hands to use the keyboard for your for your hotkeys, and then react quickly to basically everything. Whereas in XCOM, you can basically just plan out every single move at your own pace.
And I think you can even pause the game just to really think about it.
Yeah, there is, however, a turn limit, and if you play it in multiplayer, which is just to prevent people from stalling the game unnecessarily. But you can set that up to 2 minutes, I think.
Uh-huh.
But then again, I did used to play tabletop games quite a lot, so that also may affect my opinion on the game. Because it's basically like playing a tabletop, except that it's obviously not in the franchise of, say, Warhammer 40k or something else.
Now, I think that something like XCOM could definitely be a tabletop game.
Oh yeah, certainly.
Speaking of game, let's actually go back to what's going on in the game. I see Miso building a howitzer position in the middle of the map here.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
he still has a
isn't
stronghold of the middle western part.
There isn't much going on right now. Both players are just building up, and that's basically it for the time being.
Yeah. And while House actually is able to properly guard the middle eastern part, even now standing in a hind, he hasn't gone and captured the radio station just yet.
It would give him a nice advantage, because he'll be able to see what your opponent's up to, and occasionally drop the the special power that it has on some enemy units, preventing them from being selectable.
Yeah. Bruce wanted to play, but he didn't play, right?
He did ask to play if he could play, yes, but he
I did
hasn't
say he
shown up.
could. I did say he could.
Yeah, he did.
I just
He did
requested him-
play this afternoon, where he played this quote-unquote lazy game.
Yeah. Which was, to be honest, just so weird that I was kind of disappointed.
Mhm.
Why do you need 2 hands for rotor? Well, hotkeys. that I never use. I can't
Yeah,
play it with
CCP. You
one hand.
basically you use your right hand to use the mouse to control your units and stuff like that directly on screen, while you use your other hand to use the hotkeys for certain abilities, like say the Goliath system that was just used on the helicopters there, or just to queue up more units.
Actually, I just used my mouse for that.
Yeah, you can do that too, but some people prefer not to. And to be fair, if you can master using hotkeys, you could probably play the game a lot more efficiently as if you wouldn't.
Yeah, but that requires too much micro, and even
Yeah,
in other...
it requires a lot of attention and you know in-game time, so to say, to memorize all of those things. So it is not that easy. I use some hotkeys, but definitely not all of them. I do use the buttons for certain things as well.
Well, I do know that some people were very surprised that I was actually using hotkeys in my campaign playthrough of the generals. I was actually making use of like control groups for my super weapons. Just like, okay, 0 is gonna be one party cannon, 9 is gonna be another one. That was in the last USA mission that I also had 2 nuclear missiles, which was like...
Yeah, and also another thing is that the hotkey system in general is also kind of dated. Because most modern RTS games, like say Company of Heroes, which is a fairly recent one, they basically just have all hotkeys are predefined for a location where the button actually is. So if you have like 12 buttons on your screen, it just uses a standard QWERTY setup, and then the buttons below that, those would always be the same hotkeys for the same location where the button of said ability might be. So you don't actually have to memorize all the different buttons.
Well, I've got a little confrontation up here in the northeast or northwest. Some Panders, some Lynxes,
Yep.
Jeopards, some infantry as well.
Yeah, and that's another key, Dutchie, another reason why I don't actually re-implement the hotkeys to actually use the same setup as I just mentioned, because there's certain hard-coded keys in the game for functions like selecting all units of a certain type. And those are actually hard-coded, and you can't really rebind those. So hotkeys for abilities have to be something that aren't hard-coded functions.
I even see a MOMA.
Yeah,
layer in
MOBA's
there.
probably the same setup as well, yes. Anyway, Mizu going for a big push on the base here, with a lot of infantry units.
Yep.
I'm seeing Pioneers, I'm seeing Panzerfaust, I'm seeing Felons.
I see Heinz, the Hellions.
I don't think there's enough anti-air in that particular group to take care of the helicopters, however.
Nope. MOMA layer.
Yeah, using control groups for ECA howitzers is pretty much essential, otherwise you will have a very hard time using them.
Hey, medics! Sorry that I didn't notice you. Oh!
Jaeger just shut down the
Jaeger.
command center, resetting all the general's powers.
Painful.
Well, not so much painful, more really annoying.
Yeah.
And now he's going to do a withdrawal from his bank account.
Yep. It's not gonna be much though, looking at... Yep. You got 900 and something.
He got $900 and his lunch money.
Yep.
Logitech actually has a pretty good selection of mouses, although they are not very cheap. I'll give you that much.
Hey, Brojetskis, how you doing, buddy? So weird, I haven't played as Russia. On stream. Yeah. But actually, I did hear the sabotage laugh when...
Yeah, I heard that as well, which baffles me a little bit, because it shouldn't actually do that.
Sorry, Jim, it's gonna take a little while.
We're only 5 minutes overtime, and I have absolutely nothing to do this evening, so
Me neither.
That.
Me neither. You know, especially since yesterday I did all of my household chores already. Just send in all your freaking tigers and just be done with it.
I don't think he has many tigers, does he?
I see 3 in this base.
Yeah, he has 3. And that's about it. All the other outposts don't have any tigers hovering near them.
Nope. Mishka clearing out the mines over here in the northwest.
Yeah, Dreadful Drifter. One of my friends who actually works in a computer repair shop actually said, "Don't trust."
Don't trust.
Yeah, which is a brand for certain
know.
computer hardware.
I used to have Trust hardware back in the late 90s, when it was actually kind of decent.
Oh, it seems like Mizu has a rank 3 minefield up right above the below the helicopters, including some air mines which were just dropped by the Tigers.
Rank 2 backfire moving in. Didn't do that much. Took out 1 tower.
It set off a couple of the mines, but I'm not sure if House actually saw that. Because if he is going to move in from that angle, his helicopters will get blown up by the mines.
Oh, speaking of German Yuri's Revenge, I actually was looking up on Twitch. You can actually search for games and then see like who's streaming that particular game. I was looking through Generals, 0 Hour, Red Alert 2 and Yuri's Revenge. And someone, a German guy, was playing a German version of Red Alert 2. And it was German audio.
Yeah.
It was just like, ew.
Yeah, then again, I'm probably just not used to it, but I always feel like when I'm playing a game that's dubbed in a different language, it just feels inferior to me. It's also back in the day when I was like watching Japanese anime shows. I always preferred the subtitles over the dubs because the dubs just sound awful to me.
Well,
it's also the same with certain movies, like, you know, for instance, Der Untergang. Do you know that movie?
I've never seen that movie, but I do.
It's basically about the downfall of Germany during World War II, and you basically films the last days of Hitler, so to say.
I know what the movie is about. I just haven't seen it.
Okay, well, now you know. They also have English dubs for that, but that just really just destroys the atmosphere of the movie itself, and it's much more effective with the subtitles.
Yeah. Is that
If
the
you
movie?
cannot understand
is that
Germany,
the
of course.
movie that has the 99999?
Yes, that's where. No, that's actually not where that's from.
Is that Inglourious Bastards?
That's Inglourious Bastards. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. But in the meantime, Miso captured the radio station. As he beaconed it, just like, oh, that's there's what that is. And let me just zoom in quickly. It seems that the Mishka over here might have some infantry inside of it, by the looks of it. And you see the aura around the Hellion and Heinz.
Yeah.
After using the.
Is he going to fly over the mines? Oh my god, he's going to fly over the. Oh no, he just saw him just in time. Yeah, he used the Mishka to see them.
I think he has a conscript inside of the Mishka.
No, the Mishka can detect mines on its own.
Ah, okay.
Although only mines.
Very nice.
Yep.
Bleep.
Yeah, that was the beep from the.
Let's see, what is this
Somewhat
helicopter? What is this helicopter? This fat one. Mines as well. Ooh, air mines! Taking out the Sokol. No?
Berkut.
Shit!
Yep. The fat helicopter is actually the orange fat, the orange things that make it fat are actually the mine. I would say what you say, mine cabinets. I'm not sure what you would call them. Either way, the mines are ejected from those pods, so to say. Mine pods. That's what you would call them, of course. Cabinets are the things that you have in your kitchen. Those are generally do not hold landmines. That would be very silly.
Best dubs are German adult movies. I'm guessing you've got quite a collection of that one, CCCP, huh? I wouldn't know, because I've never seen any of them.
Neither have I, but I've seen a particular fragment where they were recording the voiceovers for such an adult movie. It was basically a woman like in her late 60s was doing the recordings in a studio for a porn movie.
Yeah. Mine dispensers. That's a good name for them. Mine dispensers.
Yeah, mine dispensers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could. Well, it already exists, of course. Let's see. And hentai. That is a forbidden word.
Indeed.
Because this is not an anime channel, this is a gaming channel. Let's talk about gaming and games. Oh, nice!
That entire backfire aspect just got destroyed by those air mines.
Yeah, I saw that happening. Mine dispenser systems ready. Had a few, we had to buy them on the west side. Oh. I always figured you for the kinky one, the kinky type CCCP. Got another push with infantry and lynxes over here. And a Wotan or two as support.
Mm-hmm. In come the tigers.
Yes. I know that I am aware that there are anime games, but that doesn't mean that we can talk about that. Wow. In the public build, the tigers would have already destroyed the helipad.
Ah, no, that's not entirely true, but...
Yes,
yeah,
they would. They would have wrecked the entire base by now.
And so
has been defeated.
Well then, that does it for this week.
And
You have been defeated.
smart
Just
bomb?
a smart bomb, but yeah, there was nothing to detonate it.
No Pandora? No neutron bomb?
Even if it was the Pandora, the bomb would just still stick in the ground as a mine, because that's what happens if the smart bomb hits a target where there is no enemies present.
Ah, it doesn't worry me, so don't worry. It's you know, Sunday evening, we don't have that much to do. But with that, this is going to be doing it for us today. Tomorrow at 6 PM GMT, I will be starting my blind campaign playthrough of Command & Conquer Generals 0 Hour. So I hope you will join me for that. I'll be announcing that later tonight, and I will be uploading this stream to my YouTube channel first, and then to the SWR channel sometime tomorrow. Hunter, thanks for joining us.
Yes, it was a pleasure as always.
Indeed it was. I thank everyone for watching. My name is Hecthor Doomhammer, your evil overlord, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.